Shoot-'em-up contest thus far, and thus far it's Texas, which has canned about 12 or 14 layups thus far. The fast break has been working, and they've been breaking the press and playing very well. While there are ceremonies going on here at halftime of the Garden, and there, Fred Gruninger, the athletic director of Rutgers University, to the left of your screen, Larry Gerashati of the NIT committee and athletic director at Wagner, is in the middle there. They're making a presentation of botany jackets to those gentlemen. That's Darrell Royal, the athletic director at the University of Texas. Willis Casey, the athletic director at North Carolina State, is being acknowledged. He's just come into your picture. And the athletic director of Georgetown is Frank Rienzo, who will be the final man into your picture. All right, standing by in Mislu Television Control is Don Tollefson with this report on the Pepsi Hot Shots.
Thank you, gentlemen. I hope those of you who have enjoyed the first half of the NIT Finals will also enjoy our halftime feature. And I think you will, because it is a tribute to the kids. And I know as a sports fan myself, I love watching youngsters play sports because they do it for the pure fun involved. Our halftime tribute is brought to you by Pepsi. Have a Pepsi Day. Right now, without further ado, let's take a look at our tribute to the future basketball stars of America.
Hot shot! Show us what you got!
Last year, the Pepsi-Cola Company and the National Basketball Association joined together in a unique venture called Pepsi NBA Hot Shot. And today, millions of youngsters are benefiting from this dynamic program. As you can see, our Hot Shot contestants do much more than just shoot baskets. Here at last year's quarterfinals in New Orleans, these aspiring Dr. J's and Pistol Petes are having the time of their lives. They're meeting the stars, they're making friends from all over, and they're involved in a learning experience that goes far beyond basketball. These youngsters are the cream of the crop. They advanced through highly competitive tournaments held in NBA cities, and they came to the Superdome in New Orleans to show off their skills. We'll see those in just a moment, but before we get to that, let me point out that the real beauty of the Pepsi NBA Hot Shot competition is that all the kids benefit. No matter how far a youngster advances, he or she is learning about healthy competition, hard work, and physical fitness. And most importantly, they're having a lot of fun. This program deserves an awful lot of credit for being a real investment in our youth. The objective in Hot Shot is to score as many points as you can in 1 minute. Special Hot Shot theme music times the competition. Starting at half court, a youngster shoots baskets from 5 hot spots on a basketball court. There are different point values ranging from 2 to 5 points, and each hot spot depends on the distance and the angle. Bonus points are awarded if a player attempts shots from all 5 hot spots, regardless of whether or not he or she makes the basket. There are 2 layup points allowed worth 2 points each. 1 point is subtracted for each dribbling or motion violation. As you can see, they had the preliminary competition before an NBA game. There was a sparse crowd, just the parents on hand, but everything was building towards the excitement which would come later that evening, when at halftime of an NBA basketball game, these Hot Shot youngsters would have an opportunity to compete. The Hot Shot competition is fierce, but it is friendly, and that is something that the NBA and Pepsi stress. They want these youngsters to really be aware of good sportsmanship because they know it's something that can be applied to each and everything the youngsters do. Right now, let's continue our visit way down yonder in New Orleans. These are the NBA stars, players like Pistol Pete Maravich and all the rest. But right now, let's take another look at stars of a different age group, the Pepsi Hot Shot kids. Pepsi Hot Shot's actually run by more than 1,200 separate youth organizations, ranging from small church groups to major city recreation departments like those in New York City and Los Angeles. Hot Shot is open to both boys and girls anywhere in the country, 9 to 18 years old, who are not varsity players. The names of the ultimate Hot Shot winners are enshrined in the NBA Hall of Fame. But here's the important news. Awards are made to each and every youngster in the program, from playground certificates to distinctive trophies for the national winners. Look for Pepsi NBA Hot Shot information at your local Department of Recreation or other youth service organization this summer. And right now, let's take a close look at the competition with the actual music they compete to.
Show us what you got!
Once again, that address for more information on the Pepsi Cola Hot Shot program, Pepsi Cola Hot Shot, Purchase, New York, 10577, and you'll get this very, very informative booklet which will help your youngster get involved. I think at this point, all of us should agree that it is the kids, after all, who make it worthwhile. You know, we have more basketball excitement coming up for you on the Ms. Lou Television Network. Next weekend, from St. Louis, we're going to have the Coaches East-West All-Star Game, and a couple of guys on the squads are going to be Butch Lee and Phil Ford, two definite basketball superstars. That'll be coming to you on many of these Ms. Lou stations. We are going to be rejoining Don Crickey, Bucky Waters, and Howard Davis.